How goes there? Welcome back to another motivated energy, another solar return, another level of Christ consciousness. We moving in. These shows in the fourth quarter, once again, I can only provide for those who understand me, those who've been following the channel. I'm going to hit you with a quick 30-minute video. That's all I got for you. I hope that today you do what we about to explain. Y'all got me giving up way too much energy to the hateration nation. But for those of you who've been following along, dropping heavy dough on the platform, taking notes, organizing your lives, and getting it in, changing your perspective. Well, this is what I got for you today.
When we talk of risks, we are being confronted every single day with choices we have to make that are going to change our life forever. Those that believe in the power of their dreams end up manifesting them. Being brave, taking risks, following your heart. A lot of us are comfortable with our life. But through that comfort comes a lot of anxiety, a lot of worry, a lot of stress. Why? Because we are still living the same old routine. Risks are all about expansion, embracing the new. So you have to get uncomfortable to feel at peace. Risks are all about uncertainty. That's why a lot of us, we stay away from it, well away from it. But you see, we are not afraid of the unknown. Our projections of the unknown is what is terrifying. Just imagine, picture the scenario. You have 24 hours to live. What are you going to do?
That was a quick little inspiration to start the nation.
You want to do something.
And so, here I am, back at that ass with another one. Okay, I've been plagued with a few things today. And what are we going to do today? We are going to finally, after 9 months of drilling you, 9 months of driving home the energy through the storm, through the bull, we're going to see if we can get you to bust a move. Change your perspective for the fourth quarter. Arrive in the new year with Pitt Boss on the build. You're not going to get this on the dummy channels. If they do speak this, it's because Pitt Boss fed them. And through their ignorance, they have succumbed to the truth. What is that truth? Today, that truth shall be, today, that truth shall be. How to buy a Bitcoin. So you're probably paying how to buy a Bitcoin, right? And you come here and we're going to land on Coinbase. Now, there are many ways to do it. You may already own one, whatever. I don't care which one you decide to use. Use the one that works for you, right? Now let's read the thing. First step is to sign up for a Coinbase account. This will give you a secure place to store your Bitcoins, an easy payment method, and convert your local currency into or out of a Bitcoin. So you're going to use your computer or your cell phone. I suggest you get your cell phone out. After you sign up, you're going to take a picture of your driver's license. They got to verify who you are. The government has gotten involved. They want a cut of the transfer of a Bitcoin. They want a little small token. You're going to connect your bank account. That's you. And then you're just going to type in the amount you want to buy. Now, let's take a quick look. I like to use CoinDesk. There's lots of places to go. It doesn't have to be what I'm showing. Let me type that in, right? CoinDesk. Now, y'all could have got this for $7.50 back in November, December sometime, but you know, those days are over. Stop crying about it. Today, you should be doing this. Today, the Bitcoin is 4,500. That's a drop. A couple of $100, right? Could have got this for $7.50. Then you could have bought this for $8.97. Then you could have bought it at right at it across the 1,000. Then you could have bought it at 1,100. Then you could have bought it at 2,100. Then 2,500. Then 2,700. Then back down to 2,400. Then up to 3,200. Then up to 37. Then up to 41. Then up to 45. Then up to 48. Then back down to 45. What you gonna do with it? How long do I gotta spit it? When you gonna move with it? Are you worried about how much the Bitcoin cost, or are you worried about did you do it yet? Forget what it cost, because I'm going to give you some further information, not to these idiots that's getting this information now, but only to those who support my platform. If you ain't dropped $25 in my super chat or in my email, shame on you. God damn it, I'm going in. I've been going in all year fighting these haters. Can't get my name elevated in the conscious community because these niggas hate God, hate themselves, and hate motivation. They hate the truth and they love the lie. They buy it not, and so they die. By their spirit, they say these lies. These niggas' father is the devil, and they're in disguise, claiming to be gods, but they ain't gods. These fools are frauds. That's their God. A little rhyming off the dome. Don't you like that shit? I don't know how I be doing that shit. I just say what's in my heart. Okay. So now we got the 4,500. Here's how you buy it. It's a 1, 2, 3 step. Download the account. Connect your bank account. Buy the Bitcoin today. Right now. Forget the 4,500. Don't worry. We hope it goes down. Hope that the price goes down for at least a week or 2 or even a month. If it goes down next week, we're going to buy some more. If it goes down again, we're going to buy some more. We're looking for it to go down. We want to buy this shit cheaper. I hope this shit falls to 2,500. I'm not worried about the loss I'm going to take. You understand? I have a long-term goal I'm aiming at. I got a jump out point, and it's going to be over $4,500. I got a jump out point. But first, I got to jump in. I got to elevate my mind and become God of my universe. Just a little lower than the real God. I want to be a small God and control my universe. My universe is the things I can change with my mind, inspired by the great God of the universe, who created everything that may benefit you. So after you downloaded this Bitcoin, everybody asked me, well, I don't know how to buy one. Well, shit, this is how you do it. Can I get a $5 in my super chat? Holla back. I'm so happy my numbers ain't at 100, because I know it ain't 100 people that's following along that really rock with what I'm talking about. I'm glad to see the number drop and the haters leaving. I want to see it go up with those that got love. Peace, relatives. What do you got to give? All right. So now let's get down to what Pitt Boss did. Pip, you're taking a quick look. Today is September 3rd. Estimated payout is on my birthday. What a timing, huh? September the 12th. I purchased $100. They hit me for $2.99. I bought a Bitcoin. Your funds will be available by September the 12th. There we go. You looked at my shit long enough. Now, are you going to do it? If you can only buy $10, that's cool. I'm trying to make you have habit-forming habits that change your life. If you got bad credit, Bitcoin is for you. If you don't own a house, Bitcoin is for you. If you're driving in a car more than 5 years old, Bitcoin is the car for you, because you ain't got shit. So you might as well get a Bitcoin. I'm going to go deeper in this Bitcoin on a whole nother level. After the 7th, I got some work to do. You guys have supported the platform to send me to work to go do what you don't feel like doing, what you can do probably better than me, but you won't do because you like to get me to do it. So, you know, if you hit my PayPal, I appreciate it. But if you donate me anything, make sure you buy the Bitcoin as well. But I need you to do it now. Not now, but right now. You understand? I'm over here vaping. Okay. So let me double down on y'all and bring in a motivational speaker. I'm bringing to y'all a super duper califragilistic expialidocious. Hoping that y'all change your life. We're going away from what we done earlier this year. I'm not concerned. Please, for at least 2 months, unsubscribe to every negative channel so that you don't even see their YouTube titles, just for like a month or two while I pump this game up in you. And I don't need you looking at them negative channels and then coming back over here like, but Pitt, such and such said your name, or Pitt, you know what you think about such and such. Look, if they had inspiration, they wouldn't be a sucker. It's all good though. So let me get this motivator over here. So we could get some motivation on another creation from another destination to get down with the complication. We're only doing 30 minutes. We ain't gonna be here all goddamn day. Pitt got shit to do. But I just showed you. Don't worry about the price of the Bitcoin. It's irrelevant today. It will be relevant tomorrow, but irrelevant today. I don't care if you only got $5. Buy it. Because when we get ready to dip with the chips, it won't be one of us who ain't got $5,000, $10,000 when I'm done with you. I promise you, if you don't have $3,000 in your bank account today, on January 1st, it's going to be a different conversation. We're going to be 1 year in since January 1st of this year. We're going to be 1 year in, and it's just a few of us who hung in there with me, and we calculating the risk, and we busting back with the real shit. Thankful Sunday. How you doing? Please chill out in the chat. We appreciate you joining the show. We ain't mad at you. We just want a certain vibration, and we don't want no irritation. So appreciate you joining the show. Happy Sunday. And YouTube is doing some type of modification to their site, so you know you might not really be getting my notifications. Don't sweat it. You might be getting with up, like, you know, where the channel is just loading and loading. Don't sweat it. It ain't a conspiracy. It's the stem in motion. Okay, so the other day I showed a stocks. Well, let me put it like this. Because there are people that's just feeding and taking from the happiness of the information that we're trying to show, I just decided that I have a offline conversation going on. Those of you who are in the know what we doing offline is. Y'all know that I'm gonna come on here real short and sweet, drop this shit, keep it pushing. We're not looking for views. If we get them, that's cool, but that means that it's a bunch of people looking in that really don't want to participate. By the 10th, our contributors are about to come heavy with the level, and if they want me to show you guys what they doing, they mailing them in, all of that. We're gonna show y'all how we putting our shit together. I'm on the phone with the people who are contacting my channel. I'm giving it what I got. So let me see if, let's see what happened here. Did I send that? Did I send it? Yep. Okay, so let's see. I know y'all all can't handle a channel or a topic that is strictly to the business. I understand. It's sad, but I understand. And it's cool to me. So for those of you who called me and got the information, I got some work for y'all. It's out of town. It'll get you a plane ticket. It's paying $4,000 a week. I'm gonna have you fill out some information. We're gonna process that in 72 hours. And if you qualify for what I'm talking about, boom, you is on your way. You're gonna have to be ready to get out of Dodge. No felony type of background. That's it. Rest of it is training. You out of here. I can't give you the direct information live online because I can't disseminate this information to a hater. I can't do it. Everybody can't go. Everybody ain't gonna see it. But if you want to make $4,000 a week for the next 2 months, you need to hit me at 99lightyears, LIGHTYEARS @gmail.com. I'm gonna shoot you my number. Matter of fact, when you email, just tell me who you are, what's up, and give me your phone number. If I get another email from somebody and I can't fully identify you, I'm just gonna say some dumb shit to you and keep it pushing. Because, you know, you haters just, I think y'all mad that I won't give it up no more. That I won't give you the full game. I'll tell you what I've already said because you already know it. So I'm just going to repeat that. You can have that. But anything further beyond that, the game went black. I can't see you. I can't hear you. I don't want to know you. That's all I got for you. I'm on some literal, everybody standing around me got 10 stacks, period. Not today. We're going to get you there, though, if you don't have it today. I already got a few with plus 20,000. Plus 20,000, I have a few. Now, how many you got on your platform that contact you with plus 20,000 in the bank? I have a few. But it's all good. The point I'm trying to do is bring up somebody who ain't got shit but a dream and a hope and a desire and a fire that they could join the 20 plus crew so they can know what to do. So if my motivational speaker is listening, I sent you the email. I'm waiting on you. I got 30 minutes to this show. If you don't show up, I'm going to go ahead and close out. And that's what it do. What you waiting on? What you waiting on? You know what I'm talking about? Let me send you a quick text, just in case you ain't paying attention. All right. So you got that. What's going on here? All right. So we got Divine Love checked in the house. Is there hope and a love in the house? Oh, Jay, sit in. Good morning. Welcome to the show. Thank you for checking in. If you got the notification late after I go off, please go back and watch the whole show from the beginning, because I just gave up some important information. These shows are very short, they're about 30 minutes in length now. I'm quick, I'm hitting, I'm gone, I'm out. So just when I go off, go back and watch the full show and get the info. And do it. The info I gave, I don't care if you ain't got but $10, do it. Do it with just $10, because it doesn't matter how much money you put into this. The information I shared is that I need you all to be connected to it when the time comes. I'm going to show you that you got more than you started with. And if you follow it week by week, because y'all just don't know, I already got the whole year mapped out what I'm about to tell you, but I can't give it all to you. I got to first give you the milk. And then after you grow off the milk, I'm going to add the potatoes. Then I'm going to add the carrots. Then later on, I'm going to give you the meat. And then I'm going to see you balling. So I hope that y'all can get the message. If you a hater and you done kind of was like, well, you know, Pitt, I was just caught up in the moment. I really ain't a hater, though. I just started off on the wrong foot. It's going to cost you some bread to get in. You're going to have to hit the PayPal with 100+, or I don't believe you and don't want to see you and wouldn't want to be you. Sorry. Because earlier at the beginning of the year, when it really wasn't no detractors like I have today, I was just giving it all away. I was like, you know, damn, here. I thought I was supposed to each one teach one, but that was a lie. If each one teach one, you get a black eye from some bullshit Negro that live in the sky. I don't know about y'all, but I'm gonna keep mine fly. My shit is only for the risk takers, calculated risk takers, and you know why? So I just showed y'all my own shit that I just did this morning. Trust and believe that the monies and the information that y'all are investing into this platform, it's not just about to be Pitt boss. Y'all done put me. No, I'm about to build some shit that benefit us all. That benefit us all. So can I get my motivational speaker on the line? And I sent you the link. What the hell are you waiting for? I don't know what you're waiting for. But you better hurry up, boy, and get to that dough, because I'm trying to get up. Okay, my watches are going up. Finally. Maybe y'all getting the information late. So what I'd like to say to y'all is this is a very short show, about 30 minutes. So you really need to go back and watch it from the beginning, because the impactful information is packed into the first 5 minutes. And then I'm out of here. I don't care about the monetization of the channel no more. If I get a $5 donation, that's worth 5,000 views to me. Please. I hear information. Well, let me welcome to the show a brother who goes in hard with bars inside of bars. He sits on the top of a mountain, and you know how he do it. Garden in the yard, bars upon bars. Y'all gonna be looking, and he gonna be in the stars. What's up with you, brother Black Ink? Mic's on you. I will rest my mic. Here he comes, y'all. Unmute your mic. When you unmute your mic, we can hear what you like. Unmute your mic. You have to. Okay, he don't. I don't know what he's doing, y'all. Let me show y'all. The fisherman. He got the fisherman jacket out. What are you about to catch? A shark? Meat? You must be going. You must be going fishing for gar. Here we go. This is Black Ink, y'all. I'm gonna rest my mic, brother. The mic's on you. Go ahead and drop what you're dropping.
I just had to give that little ending to Biggie Smalls. Unbelievable. Produced by DJ Premier. We having a little recession here. Turn that down, Mo. We're in the studio making jewelry. Let me give you a little visual real quick of my son Mosiah Azania. He makes the beats that are amazing, yeah. Oh shit! Look at that. What? Show them what? What? Show them what? Oh wait, yeah. Show them that. That's a fresh one. You see what I'm saying? That's my son Mosiah Azania. We're in a jewelry making studio where he makes the beats and keeps his duty, yo, to keep you women all up in the loop booty, yo. Look, we got the dogs out here, cigarette butts, bigger red huts, screen sets. But anyway, I just wanted to check in with y'all and let you know what it do to help make our business grow so we can show and prove instead of show and tell. Oh, well, what the hell? I don't fake well. I bake well. Welcome to our bake sale. Now, if any of you conscious community squares or jumbo dumbos want to challenge us, let's get the gloves. Let's go Floyd Mayweather and see if you guys can Conor McGregor. But all I'm saying is I'm not playing, and we in the studio and do what we do, though. Pit Boss put an energized battery in my backpack. I'm like Dick Cheney. I'll shoot you in the face while we're fly fishing so we can catch and release to unleash the beast. Not from the east, but from the west where we're best. And I rock that bulletproof vest. So Pit Boss, unmute your mic and give me a proper intro so I can go in on these coconut community mango hoes. Really though. Please, my brother. Pardon me.
We're gonna bypass the conscious community conversation altogether because I'm losing energy to even speak that way. So if you could, let's just go directly to the motivation, directly to the money. I appreciate the haters so far. They ain't dropped the down like. Much love to the hater nation for staying back. And for the positives that's watching, I see 10 at least. I only got 6 likes. Your likes will help motivate the little information I'm about to give. And if you really want the deep information, you have to contact us. I will plug you with any one of the CRTs. I'll plug you directly with Black Ink. I'll plug you with Divine Love, Asaga, Moki, Sean Love, Repentant Rock, Big Sean Magic Wand, Repentant Rock, any one of us, the Negroologist, if that's somebody that you really feel can help you change your life, your mind. But with that, brother, the mic back on you.
All right, brother, I'll take that. I'll pick up the fourth quarter punt with 1 yard on 4th down to go. We're going to run it into the end zone. Here's what it really do. Everybody tuned in. If, in fact, you have not tied in to the ministry that goes against the sinistry, you could join this cooperative economic community. In Swahili, we call it Ujama. Get your jama on. I'm not talking about the pajama party. I'm talking about the stay up and get your wake up on the starty for every day, because it's only one day. And as Pitt Boss would say, this is the first day of the rest of your life. So get it right. Bless no stress and eliminate the strife, because a miracle ain't nothing but a permanent solution. And so we got the answer to the cancer. We got the solution to the pollution. And here's how you're going to get rid of all that ignorant dissolution. Y'all ready? I'm going to give you the rock steady. As Bob Marley would say, you feel it in the one drop. Get your seedling on, your mustard seed, your faith ministry, your seed money, and tied into this. Tied into this. Tied into this ministry. Because we've only got a window of opportunity left open for so long, and it's closing. If you can't get in the window, you're going to miss the front door. And if you don't come to the back door, because we taking it back to the pre-integrationist, segregationist, though, separate, but really unequal, because when we separate, we designate, we legislate our own reality. Now, if you haven't been tuned in and you're a hater, we're not going to debate you no more. Either ties in or get left. Either get right or get left. Here's the other part. We're building economic pyramids from the foundation of goods and services. Do you have a good? Do you have a product? Do you have a service? Do you have an industry? Whatever you do to the best of your ability, how can we cooperate economically? I got bars inside of bars inside of bars, and I'm at the bar, but I'm never behind the bar, and I play on the court instead of being in the court. Can you show some support? I see you, Thankful Sunday. We're on our way to Monday, Labor Day weekend holiday. Now, if your rent is paid, you can tithe in 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, bushel of wheat and a bushel of bread. Who's not ready? Holler, Fred. All right, here's what I'm saying, because y'all keep playing. We're going beyond your dimensions, not to mention the suspended animation. And we're not playing with claymation. We're building blocks so that you can Fred Flintstone, Barney Rubble, Stone Age, stack your rocks. Get your props in order to be not left out with the speed knots. How many lumps you want? A whole lot. So while we pastel it with the pink and blue, like when you have a baby, whatever the gender is true, we looking at you. But if you want to follow us, you got to bank in the trust. And don't bust. And don't cuss. Because guess what? All we got is not Toys R Us, but just us. In black, we trust. Buy black, sell to everybody. Get your capitalism on. Because last time I checked, that's the only thing that works on the planet. Now, Pit Boss, give me a short little break and a holler, and I'll come back and show them how to make that quick, slow, easy out of 15-cent dollar. Holler.
We appreciate your Black Ink. So now that we got the views boiled down to the very hardcore few, that's what I was looking for. Because as y'all know, I really just did this that I chime in to the right ones. I went through several hundred videos just to find you. It took a little while to get to know you. But now that I know you, I owe you. I owe you better than I told you. So now I got to give more of me so I can gain more of you. Let's recap this show real quick like this. Earlier in the show, I need all y'all to go back and look. We brought it to the Coinbase. This is CoinDesk. This is where you can monitor what's going on in the coin world. The coin is at 4,519.79. Don't be feared. We want this price to fall for now. We want this to go down. We want to see the Bitcoin drop all the way back down to $750. Buy the Bitcoin today. Buy it on the way down. Buy it on the way up. Just buy it. I showed you how to make a Bitcoin. You can go to Coinbase. It's a 1, 2, 3 punch. You need to do it today. Set it up, link it to your account, put $20 on it. $20. Whatever. I see you ain't dropping nothing in the super chat, so drop it in here so it can remain in your tribe. Those of you who are available to leave your city and go get a job for 2 months for about $4,000 a week, get at me, 99lightyears@gmail.com, blah, 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 blah. Right? Let me drop this little informative video on how to beat your fear. I got to put other people on to keep y'all inspired.
Accomplish bigger and better things in life is to become increasingly tolerant of risk. This is easier said than done. Fear of taking risks is connected to our deep-seated fear of the unknown. We naturally fear uncertainty. After all, it's the unknown that brings us the most pain. In order to take risks, you need to stop being afraid of this pain. You need to overcome your fear of losing what you have, including losing other people's approval. A few years ago, when I was starting my first business, I remember emptying my bank account and sending a check for $1,600 to a magazine editor. With all the money I had in the world, I had just spent the last 6 months interviewing sports athletes for an online product, and I was going to release it. It seemed like a good idea at the time. The $1,600 I had that I gave to the magazine editor was for a full-page product advertisement in his sports magazine. Of course, I had no idea what I was doing. Seriously, I was clueless. I'd read a few outdated books on starting a business and creating an online product, but that was about it. I thought that making something that other people wanted was going to be easy. If I liked it, then other people would like it, right? This personal project was a big risk for me. All of my resources were tapped out. I didn't have a backup plan. Once the product was finally ready, I uploaded it to a few vendor sites, clicked the finish button, and waited for people to start downloading it. This was my moment. I was going to be a mega star. But I waited and waited and waited, and nothing happened. Then I woke up the next morning, checked my computer again, crickets. Not clicks, not downloads, crickets. Not a single person had downloaded the product. To this day, only 5 people have ever bought it. I failed massively, and I had to take a second job at night to get back on my feet. I failed, but I also learned a lot. A few years later, and hundreds of mistakes later, I finally started a successful business. Look, letting go of a sure thing is the only way to get something better. The problem is that too many people are terrified of uncertainty. They'd rather be unhappy for 10 years than be uncertain about their future for 10 minutes. The only way to achieve your biggest goals in life is to get uncomfortable. You have to take new action. You have to be willing to experience something that you've never experienced before. Without stepping into the unknown, nothing great would ever happen. The best things in life involve risk, and you need to learn to be able to handle it. Here's how. First, get comfortable with uncertainty. Fear of the unknown is something you have to push against every single day. Otherwise, this fear will slowly settle you into a nice, comfortable little box. You'll coast from one low-level position in life to the next, pretending to get everything but secretly holding back. The worst part is, you'll never really know what you have inside of you. You will never really know where you stand. It's you versus life. And the only way to win is to not be afraid of losing. Once you stop letting go and reaching for more, life takes over. Life will put you in the corner and keep you there permanently if you let it. The time to fight mediocrity and the time to fight your middle-age compromise is right now. Stop reserving your energy for some imaginary moment. Now is the time to step up and ask for a raise. Now is the time to build up your network and start a project of your own. Now is the time to stop blindly agreeing with other people and start commanding respect. Quit waiting for a guarantee. Risks and guarantees are mutually exclusive. They can't occur at the same time. Learn to give without a guarantee. Second, control the right things. The illusion of control is a psychological effect where the more control a person has over a procedure, the more control he or she thinks they have over an uncontrollable outcome. Think of your colleague at work who obsessively guards the office thermostat, or the micromanager boss who wants to see every slide of your PowerPoint presentation, or the relationship partner who wants the carpets vacuumed in exactly the right way so that the vacuum lines are perfectly parallel. Okay? Associating a specific procedure or skill in an uncertain situation can be empowering. This is why so many people become obsessed with being busy. They're unsure about their lives and have no control over their personal progress, so they obsess over some tiny issue to the point of madness. These people occupy themselves with meaningless busy work instead of tackling real problems. Now, many situations may be outside of your control, but this doesn't mean that you should avoid these situations. It means you need to recognize which parts of each situation are controllable and which are not, and stay within your circle of influence. Third, choose your emotions. Achieving your career goals or your personal goals requires calculated risks, not recklessness. It's not enough to take a risk. You have to be intelligent enough to take the right risk. There's absolutely no value in taking uncalculated risks. Failing to act with foresight is lazy, sloppy, and self-defeating. Yes, yet most people throw foresight and calculation out the window once their emotions get involved. Fear and frustration are the two emotions most responsible for sabotaging clarity during uncertain situations. Fear keeps you from taking the right kinds of risks, and frustration makes you take the wrong kinds of risks. Studies show that fearful people make pessimistic judgments of future events and are less likely to take risks. The more vivid and immediate the potential negative outcome, the more they will try to avoid the risk. Learn to decide which emotions to express and when to express them. Rather than letting fear keep you from taking rational risks, use fear to keep you from taking irrational risks. Instead of letting your frustration make reckless decisions for you, use frustrations to power you through logical decisions. This kind of emotional intelligence will give you the clarity you need to identify the right risks and the courage you need to face the uncertainty that follows. Do this and you will live a more confident and focused life. Until next time, live like a lion.
All right. There you have it. It's a calculated risk terminology. Since if Pitbull say it, I'm crazy. The white man said, you better listen. Either way, if you calculate your risk, the reward is great. You're going to win if you see your vision completely. If you move slow as a sloth, but calculate it all the way. I'll give Black Ink opportunity to close out, bruh, and then we out of here.
Well, I got a few words of wisdom for everybody listening, and I'll just agree with that previous statement. If Pit Boss tells you early January that the Bitcoin is the move, and you didn't listen and take heed to the message, that's your bad, because when Bill Gates comes on and says the Bitcoin has no limit, like Master P, it could go to 10,000 in a minute, and a minute could be 6 months. It could go to 100,000 in a day, and a day could be a year. If you just go back and check what Pit Boss said in late December, early January, when he tracked that one option for technical investment called cryptocurrency, you will find out factually and actually when he posted it, it was $750. The next week, it was $895. 2 weeks later, it was $1,095. As of today, in September, Labor Day weekend, it's close to $5,000. Holler. And I sent him a link to some video from PBS or NPR or one of them three-letter conglomerations that said now the Fortune 500 companies as well as nations are using Bitcoin as the block Rubik Cube to include technology to help the poor. Now, Bill Gates said it best last November 2016. Nobody can stop the Bitcoin. As an example, just a little sample. If Pit Boss said, that nigga's crazy. If Bill Gates says it, it must be the truth. Now, what's wrong with that equation? You think Bill Gates' ice is colder than Pit Boss's? Maybe you should think again, because the freezing temperature for ice is 32 degrees and below. And 33 degrees is just one notch above freezing. Now let's run it back to run it forward. I come from the hip hop world of under, even, over, and understanding life through a parable, a metaphor, or an allegory called hip hop poetry. So if I use Biggie Smalls for an example as a poet laureate, or if I use DJ Premier as another example of a sound, sonic, aural landscape that you could picture what he's saying through the notes that he's playing, is that it all makes sense at the end of the day. And if you can't make $1 out of 15 cents, what the F are you saying? So we're going to take you out economically. That's all we're talking about. Economically, how you can improve yourself culturally, spiritually, and then control your economically state of being. It starts with 4 agreements that you make with yourself. Number 1, be impeccable with your words. Don't double speak. Don't be duplicitous. Don't say what you don't mean and mean what you don't say. Say like Michael Jackson with the carrot juice, and stop playing with the hating truths. Yeah, all you people that look like me, reflection of this dark-skinned being, stop playing with reality, looking for the hookup, looking for the extra special treatment from your fellow black people. Let us all eat together and break bread to the 12th of never. Go back and read your 4 Gospels if you don't know what I'm talking about. The Sermon on the Mount, meaning a miracle ain't nothing but a permanent solution. Let go of the lie forever and come to the truth. If you can't pay your bills at the end of the monthly mills, then what do your skills really mean? So it seems it was all a dream. And you too used to read Word Up Magazine. That sign you hear in the back is Mo's Jewelry Making Skills. We're always in production. Are you a producer or a seducer? Are you an actor or a reactor? Are you an actor that cares or a care actor? Meaning, apply this science, this technology, create some type of social or personal improvement engineering, and get your mathematics right and exact. And ask yourself and everybody, what's the science, technology, engineering, and mathematics of the day? Now, the other 2 agreements I say are, well, I'll start with the first 2. Always be impeccable with your words. Mean what you say and say what you mean. Always do your best, because 90% of the game of life is the approach or the appearance or the presentation. Meaning, if you fail to plan, Negro, you plan to fail. You must have vision, or you will perish. If you do not take action on your plan and your vision, what are you doing besides selling wolf tickets and dreams? And everybody knows the only thing that comes to a sleeper is a dream. Martin Luther King said it best, and he lullabied you to the rest. You got fat on that affirmative action, but it's all over. We right back to the bootstraps, where Booker T said, up from slavery, reconstruction. Cast your bucket down where you are. Stop looking for a solution that's more far than near where you are. Meaning, always do your best. Be impeccable with your words. Now, here's the difficult part. Whatever reaction you get from other people, do not assume that it's against you. They might be going through something that's false and not true, and they take it out on you. So don't assume that it's against you. And furthermore, whenever something goes down and you feel like you're being clowned and people are giving you that frowny instead of the upside downy brownie, don't take it personal. Take what you do personal. How do you respond? How do you react? How do you act? How do you care how you act? Are you a character? Are you an actor? Are you a reactor like nuclear? And if you can't understand me, I'm speaking in parables, allegories, and similes. If you can't see me, go back and watch the 700 videos that Pitt Boss laid out for not only you, me, but all of thee, as in the collective we. Meaning, if you can't pay your bills at the first of the month, you can't scramble your money during the month and collectively get your ish together by the end of the month, then why are you tuning in all these dumpster fire, Mr. Clump, can't get you over the hump, chumps? It's like Eddie Murphy in the whatever that movie was where he played Professor Clump. I can't say it any better than that. Go back and watch the 500 to 700 videos. Do your homework. The economic revolution been going on. Y'all been tuning into them gutter cutters. Them, all right, I'm going to say it, Pitt. Them Mother Hubbards, Mickey Fickies that study shards of a vase in the history of a skull to make you dull and lull you Negroes asleep. Integration is over. It was a 100-year project. W.E.B. Du Bois, W-E-B-W-D 40, Du Bois. Started it 1905, 1909, 1917, culminating with Martin Luther King and Barack Obama to make you think what it seems is not what it really beans. So get your beans, your rice, your pulse, and your greens together, because all we got is each other till the 12th of never. And I'm going to leave you off on that. If you can't get your economics right, that's the cornerstone to life. Either get your money right or get left, I humbly request. And that's my best. I'm Black Ink, and that's what I think.
Appreciate it, Black Ink. I am the digital Pitt boss. I've been chiming in all year. I had some distractions. I had to go ahead and get gutter with it. But I'm over that. I'm done with that. I'm into the fourth quarter. My only expectation at this point is to inspire one of you to collaborate with us. I promise you it's different on the other side. So what you see, if you're kind of new to the channel, is the people that's chiming in the chat are primarily calculated risk takers. We kind of keep out the nonsense so that you are not distracted by bad vibrations. And at this point, my birthday is September the 12th. I plan to just energize you all the way. Then I'm going to go live and I'm going to be chilling around a fire, something good to drink on. Maybe I'll be by myself. Maybe I'll be in the company of someone. It really don't matter, because I will go live for you. If you support the channel, I appreciate it, because I'm doing some heavy research to bring you an inspiring message in the collaboration of consciousness that's out there. I believe that most of them are off point and not directing you to energize yourself, but to get you to comply to this foolishness, to be focused in on all of the bicker and beef that they do. And I understand that it's entertaining, and I myself have been caught up in it. And I understand that these particular shows I'm about to bring are pretty much not wanted by the majority. That's cool with me. The little few who remain, man, watch me do this thing. So if you find this show boring, you're probably struggling in your economic life, in your spiritual life. You're probably struggling. So if you are watching and you're struggling, just stay struggling. We're going to pull you through it. But if this is inspiring to you, if it's inspiring to you, we appreciate it. We appreciate that you have enjoyed the moment. So I'm gonna leave you out of here. I don't know if Black King, you got another word you're trying to share? Go ahead, bro.
I just want to say this to everyone out there listening, is that in the 9 months that I've known Pit Boss personally and following his channel for about a year, is that like Don Cheadle talking to Denzel Washington in the movie Devil in the Blue Dress, go back and watch that. Google that. The last scene of the movie where Don Cheadle, the character of Mouse, says to Denzel Washington, I forget the name of his character, Chappie or something. He says, anytime you need me, I'll just put it personal, Pit Boss, anytime you need me, brother, I'm here for you because you know how to put money in a nigga pocket. And see, all that other stuff is irrelevant. Studying the history of a skull, debates, going back and forth, selling t-shirts, selling DVDs. If it does not help you pay your electric, gas, light, utility bill, your rent, your lease, your mortgage, what are you investing in? This brother's showing us stock options, how to deal with cryptocurrency, how to increase your revenue stream, how to brand your product, how to LLC yourself to make a corporation a person, how to beat a ticket, how to get your credit right. If you got a 420 credit or lower, he'll show you how to write letters, hit people up on internets, and work your way out of that ditch. All I see is the rest of the conscious community acting like snitches and witches with a B. Crabs in a bucket tearing each other down, don't you see? We over here looking for solutions to our economy, how to build up your bread, your dough, to get your status up without correcting yourself. G, and when I say G, I mean for the gangsters and the gentlemen, for the ladies and the women's. What are y'all waiting for? If you don't take the risk and calculate it, how do you expect to ever get the rewards? Bitcoin, perfect example. Go back and look at the videos from January and February where Pit Boss said, we gonna take it to the next level of stock investment, trading on the market, real estate, auction to buy properties, acreage. Get your real estate game up. I can't exclaim up. Everybody, it's a shame up. Y'all ain't getting your game up because you're lame ups. Over here looking for answers but don't want to give credit but want to knock the hustle. I ain't gonna say no names. I'm just saying it's a shame the way you mess around with our love. It's a shame the way y'all hurt we. I'm gonna blame all you nigglins and nigglets, 'cause you leave us all alone off that telephone and you hurt us. It's a shame. Look, if you want to get your money right, hit Pit Boss up. 99 light years at gmail.com. But the time is running out. I understand the time is running out. And most niggas, pardon my French, as the last poets would say, are scared of evolution. Economic evolution is the cornerstone of everything else that goes with it in life. As Neely Fuller would say, economics, education, entertainment. Those three things alone, we can corner the market, black people. Entertainment includes sports. How many black people we got in entertainment and sports? But if we educate ourselves right, we can corner that. But it all depends on economics. Then after that, economics, education, entertainment comes labor, creating jobs for one another. Because there's no more corporate jobs. There's no more integration. Barack Obama ended that. You got Donald Trump now. What you gonna do about that? You better cast your bucket down where you're at and pull yourself up by the bootstraps. Labor, do for self, work on your own self-improvement. Law, understand the law, work within the law. You can bend the law, but you can't break the law. Politics, that's way later. Economics builds politics. And then at the end of the day, religion, sex, and war. Black people, we got it backwards. We fighting over a war we don't understand, sex we can't even get a grapple on, and a religion we don't even comprehend. But if we get our economics right, who cares what we believe in as long as we think alike?
Look, hey.
I'm about to be 52 years old. I'm trying to tell y'all, whether it's now or later on down this YouTube road, get your economics right or get left. Thank you, Pitt Boss, for allowing me to chime in.
That was Black Ink, baby, baby. Just doing what it got to do. I agree with the brother. I hope that y'all have enjoyed the information. Understand it is very, very tedious to get up every day and do one of these shows. You can get used to it, and you can also get tired of doing it. But every once in a while, when you change somebody's life, when they hit you up in the email like, yo, that last one, boy, that switched my game up. So the jewelry that you seen earlier by Mosiah, if you want to get it in, it starts at about $25 and go all the way up. You can have it specially made. Just get at me. I'll hook you up with Mosiah. You be talking to him personally. No trip. Now, to get on and close out the show, I'm just going to leave you with this inspiration. Become a calculated risk taker. It is pertinent that you calculate your risk.
A lot of people lay back and wait for their ship to come in. No, I think you need to swim out there to that ship and pull it in. And as you are constantly holding a vision out in front of you, where you want to go, and as you move toward that, that's when you really begin to develop yourself. When you start making things happen, as opposed to waiting around. As opposed to deciding, well, I'm going to do it when I pay all my bills. I'm going to do it when the market changes. I'm going to do it when things get better. I'm going to do it after I resolve this over here. See, things will never be ideal. You just got to decide that I'm going to act now. I'm going to make my move now. And so be it. If it works out, fine. And most people go to their graves taking their ideas with them, not wanting to make any mistakes, not wanting to fail, not wanting to step on anybody's toes, not wanting to hurt anybody's feelings, wanting to be known as the nice guy or nice lady, not wanting to be perceived as being pushy. And so they go to their graves with all of their music in them because they weren't willing to act. They weren't willing to step into the arena. They weren't willing to take care of business. And you've got to decide within yourself, come what may, let the chips fall where they may, but I'm going into action. I'm going to do something, and I'm going to do it now. And so what if I make some mistakes? So what? If I get blown out, at least I'll be able to stand up and say, I gave it my best shot. And most people don't do that. Most people never take their best swing. Most people never even discover their true talents and abilities because they go through life holding back. You want to begin to take some chances. You want to begin to challenge yourself and make it okay to fail and learn from your failure. Don't allow fear of failure and the allure, the attractiveness of playing it safe in life to draw you in. Find out what it is you want and go after it as if your life depends on it. Why? Because it does. But what do we say? But there'll always be tomorrow. Oh no. There are a lot of opportunities that were around yesterday. They're not here today. Make your move before you're ready. See, you want to really begin to stretch yourself. You want to become a risk taker. You want to raise the bar on yourself. Most people won't do that. See, most people engage in low life living, low risk living. This God said, if you're not willing to risk, you cannot grow. And if you cannot grow, you cannot become your best. And if you cannot become your best, you can't be happy. And if you can't be happy, then what else is there? Many of us don't do the things that we want to do and don't act because of lack of self-confidence. We don't believe enough in ourselves. See, we don't have the courage, and that's what it takes, courage. It takes guts to do that which you know you need to do. If you don't have the courage to act, life many times will move on you and make you act. And what you will find, that when you decide to take life on, you will discover some things about yourself that will begin to electrify your personality. You begin to discover some things about you that you don't know you've got when you put yourself in that type of challenging situation. Oh, it's something that you get up in the morning, you look yourself in the mirror, you're a different kind of person. You walk with a different kind of spirit. You want to make it happen? It's you. You got to take personal responsibility to make it happen. You want to do something. If you thought about something you want to do, take it head on. Decide that you're going to start looking at it, start doing research on it, start tackling it, start becoming involved in whatever and wherever it might lead you to begin to explore the possibilities in that particular thing that you're seeking so that you can begin to learn all you can about it. Decide that you're going to face it, that whatever shortcomings you have, that you're going to strengthen yourself in. Whatever training is required, that you're going to go get that training. That you're going to get started right now. George Washington Carver would say, do what you can, where you are, what you have. Never be satisfied.
I'm going to give you all I got for the last quarter. I'm not interested in a debate. I'm not interested in a dissenter. I'm not interested that you tired. I'm not interested that you broke. All I'm interested in is that you get up and give it your best shot. That you get up and do what you ain't never done to get what you have never had, to receive what you always wanted. I'm going to take you on a journey. I'm coming to New Jersey for a calculated risk taker. I'm going to Chicago for a calculated risk taker. I'm going to Detroit for a calculated risk taker. I'm coming to Dallas for a calculated risk taker. I'm coming to California for a calculated risk taker. I'm coming to Philly for a calculated risk taker. I'm coming. I'm coming in full swing. I'm coming hard. And I'm coming with a team, and we chipped up. You can believe it if you want. You can disagree with it if you want. You can think we lying, but the chips is flying. We chipped up. Calculate the risk. Support the platform. And we're going to support you. I'm Digital Pit Boss. That was Black Ink. And we calculate the risk.